Okay, we have some fabulous live music later on, but right now here's the kind I prefer.
Welcome to the JCAL at-home education series. I am your instructor for today, Diamond the Artist, but you can call me DTA. Today we're going to learn all of everything that you need to know about the art of DJing. But we're going to start with something that most people don't start with. I know you see the videos and everybody's scratching and going crazy, and we're going to get to all of that. But the first thing you need to know is you need to know your equipment. So this is the KYE series, Know Your Equipment. Let's start with the very first basics that started it all with DJing. It's called the turntable. Voila, is what DJ started with back in the early 70s. DJs with the names such as Jazzy J, such as Grand Wizard Theodore, such as Grandmaster Flash, and the list goes on and on and on. But this turntable was basically the foundation of what we know as hip-hop culture today. So on the turntable, you have, first of all, a vinyl record. Let me show you guys. See? This is a piece of vinyl. This is actually a digital piece of vinyl, which works today with the laptops and everything else, because that's, you know, that's where we're at with it. But back in the days, there used to be one or maybe two, or if you're lucky, maybe 3 songs on this one piece of vinyl. Now with the computer technology, there's no song on the vinyl anymore. It actually has something called a time code. It's a tone that plays, that communicates with the computer. So when you put the needle on the record, needle, let me show you the needle. That's this thing right here. Let me unscrew it. So this needle right here is actually the same type of needle that we would put on the record in the 70s. The needle aspect hasn't changed. It's actually the record itself that has the tone on it that communicates with the computer digitally. So whatever song you load on the computer will actually end up on the actual turntable platter of the side that you put it on. So let's take the needle, screw it back on the tone arm. This is the tone arm of the turntable. And then we put the needle on the record. I already have an instrumental or something loaded up. Press play. This is the start button right here on the turntable. I press play. So the turntable is now spinning with the record on it, but we don't have any volume. So let's move over here to the mixer. This beautiful piece of equipment in the middle is your mixer, which is actually your audio interface that interfaces with the computer and also the speakers or whatever output or PA system that you're going to be playing through. Now right now we have the right turntable, which is playing the music. If you can see, the lights are going, which means we have a signal coming through, but we have no volume. In order to turn the volume up, we have channel 1 and channel 2. Channel 1 is for turntable 1, channel 2 is for turntable 2. We have music playing on turntable 2. Let's turn up the volume and see what we get. So now we are successfully playing music from the turntable into the input of the mixer. So now, on the mixer, there's a lot of different settings. One setting that we have in particular is called the EQ section, which are the top 3 knobs, 1, 2, and 3, on the mixer. Both channels on the mixer are identical, so if you learn one channel, that means that you learned them both. So with the EQ section, we can turn down or turn up certain elements of the music. If we want, we can turn the mid-range completely down, which changes the music like this. So basically you only hear the kick drum and you hear the highs. Or what we could do is we could turn the bass all the way down. So now basically you're only hearing the highs and the mid-range. These techniques work well when you're actually mixing songs into other songs. So that way there's no collisions or what they might call train wreck. That's the last thing you want to do as a DJ. You don't want a train wreck. So with that being said, let's go back over to the turntable, because there's so many things that you can do with a turntable. Now, in order to mix music from turntable to turntable, which is the art of DJing, sometimes you need to speed the music up and sometimes you need to slow it down. That's when we get right here to this little line fader right here. It's called the pitch control. So now if you listen to the music, if If I move it to the left, you see the tempo is getting slower? Slowed it way down, right? And if you want to speed it up, you just move it back over to the right. Now we're getting real fast. I'm getting tired right now, it's crazy. Alright, so that's your pitch control. So that's how you manipulate the speed of the music. And even before you get to that part, that's the stop button. So if you want to start, hit the button. If you want to stop, hit the button. But before you even get to the start and stop, there's one last thing you got to know. You got to know how to turn this puppy on. Right here. On to the right, left is off. And that is DTA's 101 Lesson 1 experience. See you next time.